All right, hello, third floor. So I'm recording this video because I'm making the probably fair assumption that a lot of you guys aren't going to show up for this checkout meeting, but I still want you guys to know this information, so I'm going to do it really fast video. Just going over pretty much these things right here. I hung it up on the window outside of the stairwell so you can read it there. I'm just going to go over it right now. So, really fast. 2024 checkout closing information. Scan this QR code, which you'll see on the stairwell, to get basically this entire slideshow. So, all students must vacate their housing assignment 24 hours after their last exam or by 6 p.m. on Friday, December 20th, 2024, whichever comes first. If you are still in your residence an hour after that 24-hour time period or 7 p.m. Friday, December 20th, you will be sent a fine. Once again, Ramapo living it up with the fines. You'll be fined. Please leave by then. Honestly, I don't think anybody would still be here by then. But if you do need to stay either longer than 24 hours after your last final or longer after the 6 p.m. on Friday, December 20th, then you can fill out this form. Again, it's on the paperwork. This lets you stay until December 21st at 9 a.m. So that's Saturday, the 21st. And you know, the checkout fine if you leave late is $75. So make sure you leave. They will be checking cars, so just make sure you're off the campus. Those who do not vacate their housing will be fined $75 for an improper checkout. Students are responsible for moving all their own stuff. We're not going to give you any carts or dollies, so make sure you can move your stuff. I would do it like reading day. Move all your stuff into your car, get everything ready. So all you got to do is finish your final, hop in your car or whatever you're taking, and get out. Once you leave, you cannot return. We are going to be well, I'm not going to, but public safety will be checking your key card. So when you scan it, if it's after your checkout date, you will be fined. So please do not go back into your room. Just keep that in mind. And then you must review the checkout details. So I sent you guys a QR code. Scan the QR code, you're done. Listen to this video, you're good. All right, now here is the fun, big-ass list of fines. We're going to read through every single one of them. All right, $75 improper checkout fine. This is basically the start. If you leave late, $75. Or if you have anything else on this list, is $75. So let's go through everything. Make sure you do this. At the very least, please do this. I'm going to print a bunch of these and put it on your door. If you get any of these, I will fine you, because I'm gonna make it very easy so you not to do that. All right. So, remove all trash recyclables to avoid the fine. If I have to do anything, it's $25 per bundle. So, $20 for your trash, $25 for your recycling. I'm not gonna, within reason. Okay. Unplug all your personal items and do not unplug the college items. So, if you have like an extension cable but you're leaving, unplug it. Unplug everything except your refrigerator, your microwave, the desk lights, that kind of stuff. For the college refrigerator, set to level 5 and then remove all perishables. Remember, you're not going to be here for a month. Think about that, right? Leave the heater set to auto at 75 degrees. If you don't have an auto, because mine doesn't have an auto, just turn it off. Take all personal valuables and needed supplies with you. Remember, you cannot come back in. If you come back in, immediately, bang, $75 fine. The college is not responsible for residential personal belongings. If anything is stolen, broken when you are not there, we're not responsible. So think about that. Don't leave your fish here. If your fish dies, why was your fish here? Okay. Why do you have a fish? Is a better question. Residents are not permitted to return to campus. Same thing. For any reason, so no reason at all. If you leave medication here, that's different. But don't come back here. If you do, please contact me through GroupMe and we can figure something out. Clear the room and have prepared for the end of semester room inspection. I am going back through your rooms again. I'm doing an inventory of all your rooms. If you have holes in your walls, if you've broken something, let me know now, please, so I don't have to find it here and fine you. And then again, violations. I have to look for violations again. So that's alcohol, LED strips, that kind of junk. Get rid of it. I can't see it. Okay, so that, read between the lines on that one. Close blinds, lock windows, shut off all lights, and lock the suite door behind you. You must close the door. If it is open, that's a fine. I'm not going to fine you, but, close the door. If withdrawing, remember to inform all correspondents of your new address if possible. If you want to do that, I don't really know. Vacate campus by your checkout deadline. It's your last exam, or Saturday or Friday, 6 p.m., whatever comes first. And that's 24 hours the minute your exam ends. So if my exam ends at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, I have to be gone by Thursday, 6 p.m. I don't think any would be that long, but you have to be gone. You have to be outside of your dorm closed, everything, gone. And then, and then that's it. Contact your RA. That's the biggest thing. So now we're going to fly through everything else. If you are returning, make sure you, hopefully everybody did that spring intent. If you are moving your housing assignment, if you are going to the village, if you're moving somewhere else, if you're leaving the sanctity of third floor, make sure all of your stuff is gone. If you have stuff here and you're leaving, I will fine you for I'm not going to fine you, but I'm going to get mad at you and I'm going to email you and I'm going to have you're going to have to come back and get rid of it under my supervision, which is going to really suck for both of us. So please get rid of all your stuff. Anything that is left will be removed by me or somebody else, or maybe thrown out. So that's up to public safety and the college officials what's going to happen with your stuff if you leave it. So get rid of it, and then again, you cannot come back after you leave. Withdrawing, graduating, or studying abroad for spring 2025. There are a bunch of seniors on our floor, so this is pretty important information. Withdrawing for 2025. If you are withdrawing, you must remove all your belongings by your checkout deadline, and then any items left behind will be discarded and fines will be assessed accordingly. If you're graduating, woohoo, congrats, you're graduating, you made it, leaving this horrible college. You must remove all your belongings by checkout deadline, and if you're not, you're going to get fined again. But same thing again. If you are studying abroad for 2025, you must obtain a temporary withdrawal form and submit it to the Office of Residence Life by December 6th. So you should do that. Hopefully you know that already. And then you must email reslife@ramapo.edu to get this form. And then once the form is completed, and you will be guaranteed housing upon your return. And you must remove all your belongings from your housing. I think if you are going abroad, your house, your room is subject to someone else can go there. I don't think anybody on our floor is moving like that, but if you are, remove all your stuff again. Make sure you do that form. Email ResLife for the form. So on reading day, which is Friday, December 13th at 8 a.m., there will be a 24-hour quiet hours. People are studying for their exams. There's going to be an exam the next day. People, please just be quiet. If you're playing music, use headphones. The doors are hollow, so any sound you make reverberates out into the hallway. Trust me, I've heard all your guys' little parties. I've heard them, okay? You cannot be that loud. If you're worried about that, turn your speaker on and dead ass go walk in the hallway. And if you can hear it from like 10 feet away from your door, it's too loud, turn it down. And that goes from your room because it reverberates out of your room into your hall and then outside. We're going to hear it straight up. Go outside and check if it's too loud. Windows closed too. It goes up through windows. I've heard people from the 4th and 5th floor with their speakers blaring from outside because I had a window open. So then again, you guys can figure this out. It's not that complicated. And yeah, fines, whatever. Overnight guests. The final Thursday, December 19th is the last date that residents can be there overnight. Any residents will not be approved if they come. You cannot have any guests to your room past the 19th. You shouldn't. I mean, who's going to come here, right? Are you approved for a room change? If you are approved, then you guys know what's going to be happening. If not, again, items left behind, fine, check out whatever. Go to this. You'll see it. It's on the thing. Go to that website. Vacancies. People are going to be leaving, I think. I don't know. I haven't gotten the list yet. But if there is a vacancy in your housing, this space may or may not be, it's going to be assigned to somebody else. So please do not go in that room. Please do not mess around in there. Somebody might show up in there, and they're going to be like, what the hell? Why is there a... this happened at Rutgers, a dildo in the middle of my empty room. What the hell? That happened to my buddy at Rutgers. It's wild. Packages in mail. Mail will not be forwarded between December 20th, 2024 and January 19th. All packages must be picked up by December 19th. If you deliver something and it arrives between that time period, you're bricks, dude. You're not getting it. It's not like it's not going to be there. It's still going to be there. You're not going to get thrown out. They tried to scare us last year. It's not going to happen. But you're not getting it. You're not going to get it. That's it. You're not going to get it until the mail will come back. If there's an issue, email the mail room. Maybe we can figure something out. I doubt it, but you know. Final room inspections. I've already talked about this. You'll be fine. Don't have any prohibited items. Hide them from me. I can't see them. Yeah. This is going to be done as vacancies happen. So I think this is how it's going to go. I'm going to be going into rooms as they are becoming vacant. So as people who know, you guys have a checkout date that you have to leave by. I think for some rooms I'll be showing up early. I don't know exactly which ones yet, but I do know I'll be going to some of them. All I'm doing is I'm going in there and looking at the walls, the doors. Are there any broken pages that haven't been accounted for that I did this summer? Please tell me. That's it. And then check-in for the spring will take place on Monday, January 20th, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You come to us, you check in, we make sure you do all the forms. That's it. That's it. Happy holidays. Woo! Okay, bye-bye.